Welcome to your quiet space to build speaking confidence. Imagine you are ordering coffee. You have your sentence ready, but then the barista asks you something you didn't expect. It is loud. There is a line of people behind you. You didn't hear the question. Your brain freezes. You feel the heat in your face, so you just smile and say yes, hoping it was the right answer.
I used to do this all the time. I once agreed to a spicy option I hated just because I was too scared to ask them to repeat it.
Today, we learn the pause button technique, 3 phrases to stop the panic and take control without apologizing for your English.
That moment of panic is something every single language learner knows. It is visceral. You feel it in your stomach.
Exactly, Mark. It is not just about vocabulary. You might know all the words the barista is using. You might know the grammar perfectly. But in that split second, when the noise of the coffee shop surrounds you and the person looks at you waiting for an answer, your English skills seem to vanish.
It feels like the volume of the world gets turned up and your own brain gets turned down. I remember when I was first learning Spanish, I had this exact problem. I would practice my order in line. I would say, "I want a black coffee, please." I would repeat it 10 times in my head.
And you were ready. You felt prepared.
I felt totally prepared. I walked up to the counter. I said my sentence perfectly. But then, the woman behind the counter fired back a question at 100 miles per hour. I had no idea what she said.
And what did you do?
I did what we all do. I panicked. I didn't want to look stupid. I didn't want to hold up the line. So I just nodded and said, "Sí."
The classic yes trap. We say yes because we want the interaction to end. We want to escape the pressure.
Exactly. And I ended up with a coffee with so much sugar in it that I couldn't drink it. I wanted black coffee, but I agreed to sugar because I was too scared to stop the conversation.
That is what we want to change today. The goal of this episode is not to make you understand everything instantly. That takes years. The goal is to give you a tool, a safety net, so that when you don't understand, you don't have to panic. You don't have to guess.
We call these stalling scripts.
A script is something an actor uses. They memorize the lines so they don't have to think. When you are nervous, you cannot think creatively. You need a script that is automatic.
These scripts do 2 things. First, they buy you time. They give your brain 3 or 4 seconds to catch up. Second, they control the other person.
That sounds powerful, controlling the other person.
It is. When you use these phrases, you are politely telling the other person, "Slow down. I am in charge here."
So let's look at the wrong way to handle this first. We already mentioned the yes trap. Never say yes if you don't know the question. You might be agreeing to pay extra money, or you might be agreeing to something you hate.
The other common mistake is the what reflex.
Oh, the what reflex. I hear this often. A student simply says, "What?"
It is very natural because it is short, but in English, especially with strangers, shouting "what" can sound a little bit aggressive. It sounds like you are angry or like you are challenging them.
It acts like a hard brake in a car. It stops the conversation violently. We want a soft brake. We want to slow the car down smoothly.
So, let's start with our first stalling script. This is for when you simply didn't hear the words clearly. Maybe it was too loud or they spoke too fast.
The phrase is, "Sorry, I didn't catch that."
Sorry, I didn't catch that. This is such a natural, native phrase.
Let's break it down. We use the verb catch, like catching a ball. If someone throws a ball to you and you drop it, you didn't catch it.
In conversation, the words are the ball. The speaker threw the words at you and you didn't catch them.
I love this phrase because it doesn't say, "I am bad at English." It doesn't say, "I am stupid." It just says, "I missed the ball."
It implies that maybe they threw the ball badly. Maybe they mumbled. It is a very neutral, polite way to ask for a repeat.
Let's practice the pronunciation. We start with sorry. In this context, the tone goes up slightly at the end. It's a question tone. Sorry?
Try that. Listen and repeat. Sorry?
Now the second part. I didn't catch that. The stress is on catch.
I didn't catch that.
Listen to the rhythm. Da 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 da. I didn't catch that.
Let's put it all together. Imagine the barista just mumbled something. You are calm, you are smiling. You say?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Now you try. I will leave a quiet space for you to speak out loud.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
One more time. Be brave. Speak clearly.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Perfect. Notice how different that feels from saying what?
It feels polite. It feels professional. And usually when you say this, the other person will automatically repeat themselves, but clearer and louder.
You are training them. You are teaching them how to speak to you.
Now, let's move to the second situation. Sometimes you heard the words, but your brain just needs a second chance to process them. You need a complete replay.
For this, we need a phrase that asks for repetition without begging. We don't want to say, please repeat, please repeat. That can sound a bit desperate.
We want to sound in control, so we use stalling script number 2. Could you say that one more time?
Could you say that one more time?
Notice the first word, could, not can.
What is the difference, Anna? Why is could better here?
Can is about ability. Can you open the door? Implies, are you strong enough to open the door? But could is about possibility and politeness. It softens the request. It makes it sound like a favor.
And then we say one more time. This is a very friendly chunk of language. It suggests that if they say it just one more time, you will understand. It shows confidence.
It is much better than saying repeat. Repeat sounds like a command from a teacher or a robot. One more time sounds like a conversation between friends.
Let's practice the melody of this one. It is a long sentence, so we need to find the rhythm. Could you say that?
Could you say that?
One more time?
One more time?
Notice that my voice goes up at the end. It is a question. One more time?
Let's try the whole sentence. I will say it slowly, you listen, and then you speak in the pause.
Could you say that one more time?
Now you.
Again, focus on the word could. Make it soft.
Could you say that?
Very good. And remember, you don't need to rush this sentence. If you say this sentence quickly, you are telling them to speak quickly. If you say this sentence slowly and clearly, you are signaling them to slow down.
That is such a key point, Mark. Your speed dictates their speed. If you speak like a machine gun, they will fire back like a machine gun. If you speak like a calm river, they will slow down to match you.
So when you ask them to repeat, use your calm river voice.
Let's try it one more time with that intention. You want them to slow down.
Could you say that one more time?
Excellent.
Now, before we get to the third phrase, I want to address a feeling that might be coming up for our listeners.
What is that?
The fear that even if you ask them to repeat, you still won't understand. That is the nightmare, right? You say, sorry, I didn't catch that. They repeat it, and you still don't understand.
That is a valid fear, and that is where the third script comes in. This script is for when you just need a moment to think. You don't necessarily need them to repeat right away. You need to stop the clock.
We call this the thinking space script.
The phrase is, oh, just a moment, let me think.
Or even simpler, oh, just a second.
The key here is the O at the beginning. It sounds very human. It breaks the tension.
And then you physically look away for a second, or look at the menu, or look at your phone. You are showing them, with your words and your body, I am not finished. I am processing.
This is incredibly useful when you are checking a number or looking for a word in your head. Instead of standing there in silence with your mouth open, which looks like panic, you narrate your action.
You say, just a moment. Suddenly, the silence is not awkward. It is active silence. You have claimed that time.
It gives you permission to breathe, and often that one breath is all you need for your English brain to kick in.
Let's practice a variation of this. Let's say you are looking for the right word. You can say, it's on the tip of my tongue, just a moment.
That is a bit advanced. Let's stick to the core safety net. Oh, just a moment.
Simple, friendly, effective.
Let's practice the intonation. It should sound light, not heavy. Don't say, just a moment, like a police officer.
Right. Keep it light. Oh, just a moment.
Listen and repeat.
Oh, just a moment.
Now you try.
Oh, just a moment.
And you can add a little smile here. You are asking for patience, and people are usually very patient if you tell them what you need.
If you just stand there silent, they get impatient because they don't know what is happening. Are you deaf? Are you ignoring them? Are you confused?
But if you say, just a moment, they know exactly what is happening. You are thinking, and they will wait.
These 3 phrases, sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say that one more time? And just a moment, are your armor. They protect you from the chaos of the real world.
We are going to put these into practice in a simulation very soon. But first, if you are finding these phrases useful and you want to build this kind of real-world confidence every week, make sure you are subscribed to the channel.
We create these episodes specifically to be your study partner. We don't just teach you grammar. We teach you how to survive and thrive in real conversations. So if you haven't clicked that button yet, do it now so you don't miss our next session.
Thank you for being here with us. Now, are you ready to test yourself?
We are going to do a simulation. We are going back to that coffee shop.
I want you to close your eyes. You can imagine the smell of the coffee. Imagine the noise of the espresso machine, hissing steam, clinking cups.
I am going to play the role of the busy barista. I am going to speak fast. I might sound a little bit impatient.
Don't worry, he is acting. Your job is not to answer his question perfectly. Your job is to use one of the stalling scripts we just learned.
I will ask you a question. Then there will be silence. In that silence, I want you to say out loud, "Sorry, I didn't catch that."
Are you ready? Take a deep breath. Stand tall. Here we go.
Hi there. Can I get that started for you, or are you still looking at the menu?
Did you say it? Did you say, "Sorry, I didn't catch that"?
Let's try it again. I will say something else. This time, I want you to use this second phrase. Could you say that one more time?
Remember, keep your voice calm. Slow him down.
We're actually out of oat milk today. Is almond okay, or do you want regular?
How did that feel? Did you feel the urge to just say yes? It is hard, isn't it? The pressure to answer is strong, but you broke the pattern. You asked for repetition.
Let's try one more. This time, I am going to ask you for something, and I want you to use the thinking space script. Oh, just a moment.
Imagine you need to check your wallet or your phone. Buy yourself some time.
Do you have the app to scan for points, or are you paying with card today? Oh, just a moment.
Excellent. By saying that, you stop the train. You stop the rush. Now you can look for your app calmly.
This is the secret that fluent speakers know. Fluency isn't about speaking fast. It is about handling problems smoothly.
Even native speakers don't hear everything. I ask people to repeat themselves probably 5 times a day.
Especially on the phone or in noisy bars, I say, "Sorry, I didn't catch that" all the time.
And do you feel embarrassed when you say it?
Never. Why would I? I want to hear what they said. It shows I am interested.
That is the mindset shift we want you to take away today. Asking for clarification is not a weakness. It is a strength.
It shows you care about the conversation. It shows you want to get it right.
The person who just nods and smiles and says yes when they don't understand, that person creates confusion. They get the wrong coffee, they go to the wrong meeting place.
But the person who says, "Could you say that one more time?" that person gets the right coffee. That person gets the correct information.
So the next time you feel that freeze coming, remember you have these 3 buttons to press.
You don't have to freeze. You can press rewind with, "Could you say that one more time?"
You can press pause with, "Oh, just a moment."
Or you can press stop gently with, "Sorry, I didn't catch that."
I want to challenge you to do something brave this week.
Oh, I like challenges. What is it?
Next time you are in a shop or a restaurant or even on a call, I want you to use one of these phrases even if you did understand.
Wait, really? Even if I understood?
Yes, even if you understood perfectly. Why? Because you need to practice the feeling of stopping the conversation.
That is a great idea. It's a low-stakes way to practice. The barista asks, "Room for milk?" You understood, but you say, "Sorry, I didn't catch that."
Exactly. They will repeat it, you will answer, and you will walk away realizing, hey, the world didn't end, they didn't get angry, I survived.
You are building the muscle memory for when you really need it.
Precisely. If you wait until you are panicking to try these phrases, you might forget them. But if you practice them when you are calm, they will be there when you're stressed.
So that is your mission. Go out and fail on purpose. Go out and pretend you didn't hear.
See how powerful it makes you feel to control the speed of the interaction.
And let us know how it goes. It is a strange feeling at first, but it is incredibly liberating.
You are taking control of your English journey, one interaction at a time.
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be present.
We believe in you. You have the tools now.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and don't be afraid to hit the pause button.
We'll see you in the next episode for more calm, confident speaking practice.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.